Oh, oh.
Oh.
Here it comes. Here comes
God.
a chicken.
It almost looked like some alien thing.
Looks like a little red. Wow.
Fall asleep for a while.
Gotta get that shell off your back now. You did it.
Probably put the warmth back on.
Yeah, we're gonna put the lid back on. Let it warm up and its little feathers will fluff up. And we'll give you guys an update in another couple hours.
What I'm doing now is I'm getting garnish ready for the coq au vin. I have bacon lardons, and I have mushroom that we're going to add in at the end of the dish. Now, as you can see here, what I have, this is ordinary black bacon that has been cut into lardons here. I've just added a little bit of butter to give it I browned off the butter just to give it a little bit of a flavour, and also to help it kick off in relation to the cooking. Now, the last thing that you want to do here is to overload the pan. So we're going to cook these off first of all. When they are cooked off, we take them out, we set them aside, and as I said, these are going to be used for the actual garnish in the coq au vin. So when I have these sautéed off, and at the stage that I want them at, I will bring you back. Thanks, Chef. Okay, now we're moving on to the second batch of bacon. Remember, chefs, as well, that you don't season this when you put it in the pan. Remember that the actual bacon itself is plenty salty, alright? So you don't need to add seasoning to this when you're doing it. Now, chefs, I'm taking out the remainder of the bacon. You can see the stage that I have it at here. I've more or less, I haven't 100% cooked it. It's blanched, for a better word of it. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add in the next part of the garnish, which is the mushrooms, and then we'll begin actually pulling the coq au vin together, okay? Now, about to go in. Again, same scenario, don't overload the pan.
Yes, sir.
What we do is basically we want a little bit of colour on these mushrooms, but we also want them pretty much to cook as well. Don't forget, these are going to be added in at the end of the dish. Now you can see that they're picking up all the sediment from the bottom of the pan, the bacon. So exactly how we want it. So we'll just leave that cook away there, and then come back to you when we're at the stage where we're about ready to actually pull the whole coq au vin dish together. Okay, chefs, now what we're looking for here is, you can see here, okay, the juice is starting to come out of the mushrooms, right? Now, they're ready. This is the stage we take these off, okay? Don't overcook them. As soon as you begin to see the juice coming out of the mushroom, that's it, off. Okay, chefs, now we're ready to do the coq au vin. First thing now, we've sealed the chicken already, as you can see. We've put colour on the outside of it. Now, what I want to do now is basically get the chicken into the pan, get it going again, skin side down first. Now, I also want to add in, okay, we have the flavour of the marinade all worked into the chicken, right? What I want to do now as well is I want to add in a shot of brandy. Now, we can add in the brandy into the recipe. It actually supplements and complements the flavors that are already here in the chicken itself. So remember that if you're doing a large portion of this, getting your mise en place ready for the evening service, okay, it would be better to potentially have your sauce already made with your brandy in it, and then just to give it a quick dash in relation to just re-supplementing again, just re-enhancing it, and before you actually put it into the oven to finish off. Now, as you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm dry frying. Now, I'm going to add in our shot of brandy now at the moment, next minute. Then I'm going to add in our demi-glace. I'm going to put it into the oven. Now, don't forget as well, our demi-glace also has an amount of the marinade already in it, included in there. Okay, so okay, let's get with the brandy next. Okay, young man, stand back in the box there and be careful, okay? Now, what we have here is the alcohol burning off. Now, the alcohol is gone. We still have residual in the pan here. I want to get this demi-glace in the pan now. Our demi is going in now. Now we want to cover this into our oven and cook it off for about 20 minutes. So we're going to cover it now. Okay, now we're just going to add our lid to this, and then it's going into our oven, and when we're ready to take it out, we'll bring it back.
Okay guys, now we'll just take this out of the oven. We have to check that it's cooked, and it is 75 degrees. A good probe like this is valuable to the kitchen. You can get anywhere like Bunsen McLaughlin or any of the good stores. Back to the fire. Now, just bring it back up to the point of boiling. Then we shall add some of the garnishing that we done earlier. The lardons of bacon back into the sauce. Curl onions, nice and a hint of parsley. A spoon of our mushrooms. Just to really make this a real rich sauce, You just want to add some fresh butter, hard butter, and just mount it in. 2 minutes. So you see the richness and the shine coming up through the butter. I'm now going to present it on the plate.
Thank you, Chef.
You take the breast out, put it down. The drumstick, as you serve the drumstick with the breast. The winglet. Just be careful how we work. And all the garnishing. Lovely with all the rich sauce. Sauce becomes the essence of the whole dish. Presentation, just clean up your dish. Balance it so it's all there. A little bit more parsley. Voila.
Excellent. Now, Chef, one question. Is this a classic coq au vin?
The classic, the only other way you could change this would be if you got a chicken with the livers in it, you'd puree them with some butter and you make a crouton and serve them on top.
Excellent.
Thank you, Chef.
Chef O'Neill, thank you.